New at 5, the Lori Brand Patient Bill of Rights will soon become law in the state. It fixes issues in the medical system one family experienced during the COVID-19 pandemic. Fox 23's Devin Lyon is live in the newsroom after speaking with Lori Brand's husband, who has led efforts to get this bill in place for nearly 4 years now.
That's right, Rick. The person behind this bill is not a lawmaker or a politician. He says he's a person who simply saw a need for change based off their personal experience. The purpose behind this bill is to create a patient's bill of rights that wasn't originally established in state law at the time of the COVID-19 pandemic, and to ensure that nobody needs to die alone.
I'm just so worried on it. I mean, it had been so many times that I've had issues trying to get it, something done. And it was exciting. It's going to be so good for so many people now that, you can't be left alone in the hospital.
Gerald Brand is celebrating the final passage of a bill named after his late wife, the Lori Brand Patient's Bill of Rights. We told you about House Bill 1600 before. It would require hospitals to make sure the patients and their families are aware of their rights regarding treatment, medical records, and access to loved ones in the hospital. Oklahoma is one of the few states that did not have a Patient's Bill of Rights already in state law.
You can accept or refuse medical treatment. They have to notify you of, if you do refuse, what the consequences could be. There's so many things that are important with this. And, hopefully nobody else has to suffer through what I did.
Brand says the idea for the bill came after the constant struggles he and his family faced as his wife underwent treatment for a rare immune disease during the COVID-19 pandemic. She later passed, and Gerald says he's worked ever since then to make sure no one else struggles like they did.
But it just takes so much time, going up there. I was going two to three times a week and talking with people and just, advocating for the bill.
Brand spent multiple days a week for 4 years at the state capitol working on this bill with lawmakers. He says it's proof that anyone can make change happen.
Yeah, I'm going to tell people it's not easy. I mean, you got to have something you got to have the right thing you're trying to do. And if you go up there and be honest with people and show them proof of what's going on and why it needs to be fixed.
Although it did not receive the governor's signature, it did receive full approval from the House and the Senate. The governor did not take action by that 5-day deadline from when it was finally approved, which means it will become law this coming November. Live in the newsroom covering news that matters, Devin Lyon, Fox 23 News.
If you want to read the full bill for yourself and know how it will impact your rights when you are in the hospital, you can find a copy inside this story on fox23.com and on the Fox 23 News app.